his friend. The camera finds her in the crowd, clinging to two other girls, all blonde, all definitely merchants' kids. "I think that's your mother hugging her," says Peeta quietly, and he's right. As Maisley bravely disengages herself from the heads for the stage, I catch a glimpse of my mother at my age, and no one has exaggerated her beauty. Holding her head and weeping is another girl who looks just like Maisley, but a lot like someone else I know too. "Go to sleep, Finnick. It's my turn to watch anyways," I say. He hesitates, but no one can stay awake forever. He settles down at the mouth of the hut, one hand gripped around a trident, and drifts into a restless sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. first time she moved to him, laid a hand on his cheek. Almost as soon as she had, she dropped her hand and stepped back again.